Hey, how you doing? Welcome to another episode of God Concept. I'm your host, Mr. Pagan. It's episode number 31. We skipped 29 because 29, episode 29 is a special episode that I left in the draft just in case. 29 is a special episode for me. One that I can't share, one that I can't divulge as of yet. But maybe one day it'll get divulged. Maybe one day it won't. You never know. Maybe one day it'll just be deleted and never get put out there. But either way, I had a great day. How was yours? You know what I mean? We try to maintain and do the best thing possible. See, the thing is, when it comes to doing the best thing possible, right, we try to, stay positive and make sure we correct any wrongs we have made when we was in an inebriated state of mind, because we all do things. We all have plights, pitfalls, downfalls. You know what I mean? We all go through things in life, and that's understood. You know what I mean? But, we got to try to make our wrongs right. We got to try to do the right thing because that's what's best for our children. That's what's best for us. That's what's best for our communities. You know what I mean? Is doing the right thing, right by each other. You know what I mean? I don't try to portray to be, high and mighty in any aspect. You know what I mean? I go through my shit just like everybody else. But when I do something wrong, or, when something's not appropriate, I try to correct it. You know what I mean? Especially if it's on my account. I try to correct that. Whatever I did that was inappropriate. I'm an open book. I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong, but a lot of other people aren't willing to admit they're wrong. It's a lot of people out here that deserve compensation for, the shit that's done to them. You know what I mean? The schemes, the plots, people in other people's lives just, try to take advantage of them because they think you're one way. You know what I mean? Because they think you're inferior because, your location, because your status. You know what I mean? You might just be a regular civilian, and somebody else might have some type of status in the streets, or, in the organizations, or, in the business world or whatever. And that's the whole thing, you know what I mean? It's like, you can't really shit on a person because you don't really know what they're capable of or who they are. You know what I mean? We take for granted the kindness of a lot of people. The kindness that's extended, the time that's extended, by a lot of people to really make up for the wrong that's done, and a lot of times it's crazy because our own people get tied up with somebody that's not even from our own fucking neighborhoods, that's really, taking each other down for who? For a white person, for some fucking, who? Like for some person that's, running what? You know what I mean? And it's a shame that these people get to go with immunity and impunity and never answer for the shit that they take from people, for the shit that they exploit people out of, for the shit that they just do people wrong out of. You know what I mean? They try to steal your houses. They try to steal anything, all your property. All the city does is that. The people who's in power, from the street level on up, that's all they do. I'm a statistic of it. I've been taken advantage of and made, thrown to the side, cast aside or whatever. But, I make light of it and I make do. And I still spread positivity and love. I reached out to a couple friends today just to let them know I haven't forgot about them. And, to let them know that, all is well. And I just want to make things right. You know what I mean? I just want to be made whole, basically. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm asking somebody to, you know what I mean, shave their head bald and, you know what I mean, give me compensation for, you know what I mean, what, whatever you feel as if compensation should be, you know. Either way, when a wrong is done, it should really be undone by who did it. Because to be honest with you, karma's a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Karma's a bitch. And you don't want that karma on your ass, man. You don't want that karma on your ass. Nobody wants that karma on their ass. You know, it's like you do wrong by people. And, you know, even if the person you did wrong, even if something, let's say was like, you know, something, you know, say they passed away or something like that, karma could still come back and bite you in your ass. Because I'm an observer. We are all observers. You know what I mean? We observe for a higher power, for a higher creator. You know what I mean? Why do you think we create all this stuff? You know, why do you think all this stuff is here? You know, we created it because we're creations of a creator. You know, we have morals and values, and we have laws and commandments and statutes and liberties and justices, tis a V, and all this bullshit, right? The whole thing is, man, we got to do right by each other. You know, even when you're made to do wrong. See, in my scenario, I was made to do wrong so somebody can exploit me in a way, you know? And it's fucked up because that happens to a lot of us and we don't even realize it in our life. You know what I mean? The very people, you know, wait till something happened in your life that's a tragedy or, you know, something, and then they'll get with you in a different way, and then they'll send somebody else in your life, and then it'll be a cut scene. Then you'll notice that people who've been in your life for a while was involved with the whole fucking scenario and the whole shebang. You know what I mean? And it's sad because, you know, these are people that we trust at times that take advantage and really just, you know, I don't like it. I don't like the energy. I don't. That's why I listen. I'm secluded. I talk to who I need to talk to. I move how I need to move. I do what I need to do. You know what I mean? I don't say much, but I know I got somebody behind me. I got something behind me. The whole thing is, man, we just trying to stay positive, stay blessed, and maintain. Everybody could keep doing their thing. You know what I mean? Because just as quick as these messages get put up, just as quick as these messages can be deleted. You know what I mean? That's the draft of things, you know, because when you put things in the draft, like in life, when you put, you know, affirmations out there, you could also take those affirmations back. You know, you just got to set up a system, you know, what they call it, like a confidentiality system. You know what I mean? Between you and said party. And then you could continue on. Because any wrong can be made right. Any wrong can be made right. You know what I mean? The only ultimate wrong is, you know what the ultimate wrong is. Something that the creator could give that you can't give. Yeah, you create a lot of things, but you can't give everything. You see what I mean? That's what it's about, man. Just, you know, I'm tired of being the system's fool. I'm tired of being my own fool. I'm tired of being a fool for people. Period. You know what I mean? That's why I really, you know, on some honest shit, don't even step to me if you got negative energy, negative vibes with you. Because I could see it off the rip. You know what I mean? You could feel that shit. And it's like, whoa, what's up here? Whoa there, buddy. You know? Shit, times is changing, hearts is changing, minds is changing. You know, this physical life, this physical world is just perception. You know what I mean? I'd rather be right in my truth and alone than be alive in a lie and amongst everyone. Because that's what it is. I'm alone in my truth. Many know my truth, but none will tell my truth. They rather live in the lie. They rather spread lie. They rather spread this. They rather spread that. And that's fine. I don't mind. Because one thing about this world is the truth always comes to light. You know, one thing is true about this life. The truth always comes to light. It always comes to light. You can't hide from it. You can't run from it. Either way, it comes to light. Even things you think somebody may not supposed to know. You be like, how the fuck they put this together? How the fuck they figure this out? It's because the truth always comes to light. You know what I mean? You can't do dirt and expect for an archaeologist not to come through and uncover that shit. You can't do that. You got too many people that love and care and really cherish each other. And you know the fucked up thing about it is, I love, honor, and cherish even the people that do me foul, man. You know, some of them, you know, they say the only people, well, for me personally, the only people that could get close enough to me to do me dirty is family and friends. Because I don't trust no fucking body. So it really hurts. It fucking hurts when you find out family and friends is the same ones fucking you over. And sometimes it's not even on their own accord. Because remember, we all under this umbrella. We all under this system. You got to realize it's a higher play at power here. You know what I mean? All of us can be influenced at any time by either the street powers or the corporate powers under this umbrella working together to fuck us over, to take our life, to take our intellectual property, to stop us from having our careers. Because what? See, my mom, right? She has, you know, like schizophrenia or some shit like that. I don't know. Sometimes she blurt things. Sometimes she say crazy shit, right? So I guess this city thought that I would somehow have schizophrenia. So they manipulated, exploited, and ultimately fucked up my life. For what purpose? Possibly to either throw me in jail, keep me in line, keep me at a regular career, keep me stagnant, working at the mill. You know what I mean? Working at the mill. Or kill me. That's, you know, and that's the way they do. Because they'll see that you have something, that you amass something, and they want to take it from you. You know, they want to take it from you, if they can. And they'll entertain you. You know, the ways that they'll get it from you, through family and friends, they'll entertain the shit out you. They'll get you high as fuck. You know, they'll, you know, have all type of parties and all types of shit. You know what I mean? All to take you under, man. You got to realize that. A lot of times when you have goals and you have things in mind, you can't tell nobody. It's fucked up because you can't even be a streamer or something like that trying to do something with your valuable time. You can't try to do anything without somebody trying to exploit you or somebody trying to impose on what you're doing. And that's what this city do, on a street level and on a corporate level. Yeah, I've been through the fucking ringer, people. I've been through the fucking ringer. And I'm just about done with it. See, what I realize is it takes a lot more energy to be a negative person, right? It takes a lot more energy to be just negative in your day, negative in the things you do, negative in the way you think, negative in the way you move, right? I don't want to do anybody dirty, right? Because I want good karma. I want that good, vibration, right? So what I do is I put out positivity because it leaves me energy to get through my day without, gaining any malice or hatred in my heart for anybody. You know what I mean? And it's a shame because, what I've noticed is a lot of times, nowadays in society, we moving towards the fleshly desires than what we're supposed to move towards. You know what I mean? Some of us have, soulmates or soul callings or, things that the Creator just want us to do. You know what I mean? People that the Creator just want us to, be companions of and confide in and things like this and have that camaraderie and team shit. You know what I mean? And really be all for one and one for all with everybody. But you gotta realize that, when you're moving nomadic, it's because I'm a nomadic person. You know what I mean? Anybody that knows me who still, anybody who knows me, who I still communicate with on a daily basis, which is, I can count on one hand, you know what I mean? But basically, it's like this. You really gotta be on some nomadic shit out here. Because everybody is out for something, man. Like, for real, everybody around you, man, the wolves is out here. They out for something, They gonna get it one way or another. It's just the way you go about your moves and your, how you strategically plan your moves and how you're gonna get everything done. You know what I mean? How you're gonna really maneuver yourself to get up out of that snare that people will try to put you in. Because that's what they trying to do. They trying to ensnare you. You know what I mean? Spiritually, mentally, and physically. I keep mentioning my situation and everything. And to be honest with you, the reason why I'm trying to really just let everybody make do and let everybody just, everything come to a head and everybody just come to a mutual agreement is because, I want to move on with my art. I want to continue doing my thing. I want to continue my entrepreneurship. And to be honest with you, until all rights are made right, until wrongs are made right, it's hard to really continue to create. To be honest with you, it's been hard to create this whole time. When I know that compensation is due. You know what I mean? Granted, I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if you're made to believe one thing and you're made to, you know what I mean? You really can't, you're made to believe one thing and you're doing one thing and you always got the greatest intentions in mind. But somebody else on the other end of that table might not have the greatest intentions in mind. Somebody on the inside of that house or a few blocks away from that house might not have the greatest intentions in mind. You see what I mean? It's all about perception. And it's all about the things that we do and how we act accordingly and the way we're supposed to act accordingly. Now, see, me, I'm nonchalant about the whole thing because I act like I don't know what's going on. I act like I don't see. I act like I don't hear. You know, like the three monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, basically. And that's basically what I do. You know, I don't be on no nut shit. I be helping out the community whenever I can. If I can help out, I try to help out my family at all times. I try to help out, you know, my kids and whatever they want to do. I try to help out, you know, my estranged wife. You know what I mean? Even though we're not together, I still try to help out, you know. Financially, it's tough right now because entrepreneurship really takes a toll on your finance when you're just starting. It really does. Entrepreneurship takes a hit on your finance when you're just starting, especially when you're starting the way I started. I got a crazy fucking story for the way that I started. You know, a lot of what I'm talking about, far as, you know, making wrongs right and all that type of shit, that's part of my story, my starting my entrepreneurship. You know what I mean? That's part of, you know what I mean, my start. And it was a bumpy, rough start. And really, everybody I turned to, everybody I looked to who was supposed to be in my corner didn't fucking believe in me. I mean, you had the ones and twos, you know, who I still maintain today. But then you got the other ones who just lose connection, disappear completely. You know what I mean? They lose connection, disappear completely. And don't get me wrong. It's not like I blame them because my path is my path. And you know what I mean? Shit, I don't even want to be contacted, to be honest with you. To be honest with you, I don't even want to be contacted. I just want to make right. I just want to make any wrongs wrong. Any wrongs that was wrong, right. You know what I mean? On my end anyway. On my end, I'm making shit right. You know, all I could do is send out the message. You received the message. And you could come and, you know, just, you know, bestow upon me what's mine. You know? Compensation would be due. You know, I mean, compensation should be due. It's just due. Especially when you've done somebody wrong. When you've done somebody wrong, you compensate them for that. You compensate them for when somebody done you wrong. And it's fucked up because a lot of people can't take those type of grind ups. Like, sometimes the compensation is just being able to, like, understand you fucking wrong. You know what I mean? A lot of people can't understand that they fucking wrong when they did you wrong. A lot of people don't understand that they did you dirty when they did you dirty. You know what I mean? And I'm the type of person, listen, my grandfather, Mr. Bo. I call one of my grandfathers my dad's father, Mr. Bo. Right? He was a PI. He was a detective. So I got that same detective spirit in me. So I figure out shit. And I piece things together and you know, it's like a jigsaw puzzle. Your whole life is like a jigsaw puzzle. You'll be surprised if you actually sat down and thought about it. And one day you'll notice the pitfall and all of that type of shit. It'll just come to you. You'll see that shit. You'll be like, damn, I didn't even know this person was like this all my life. Damn, I didn't even know this person was on some shit like this my whole life. Damn, I didn't even know this person was like this my whole fucking life. Damn, I just met this person. I thought they was cool, but damn, they be on some shiesty nut shit though. Like, damn, like, yo, and that's how it be. That's how it be, man. That's just how it is. You know? But you can't throw out the baby with the bathwater. You know, I forgive you, you forgive me. That's another one of my sayings. Because forgiveness ain't for you. Yeah? When I forgive you, that forgiveness ain't for you. That forgiveness is for me. Now, when you forgive me, that's forgiveness is for you. Because we don't experience God's grace or mercy but through each other. God isn't here. The Creator isn't here on earth. The Creator is here on earth in us. And this is how we experience grace and mercy through each other. If I extend grace and mercy, I should be giving grace and mercy as well. If I extend grace and mercy, I should be giving grace and mercy as well. And I've extended grace and mercy to pretty much anybody who wronged me in my life, because I refuse to go out this world with hatred in my heart. That's how it is. That's how I feel about it. You know? That's the right way. That's the way of the people who's indigenous to this land. You know, most of us anyway. See, to defend myself, I don't need hatred in my heart. You know what I mean? Sometimes to defend yourself, all you need is wit and a sharp tongue. You know, you got to know how to talk to a person, give a person time. You know, give a person time, give them space. You know, let them understand, you know, because sometimes people come to understandings and realize that they wrong when they're away from the situation. You know, if I'm away from the situation, sometimes, I notice I'm wrong about things. I try not to be wrong in most things, you know. But sometimes I realize I'm wrong about things. And when I'm wrong about things, I try to make it right. I try to at least have an explanation ready for that shit when I'm wrong about things. You know, some things that you're wrong about, you can't even explain though, because it's not your fault that you're wrong about them. Sometimes it's another person's fault that you're wrong about some shit. You know what I mean? And that's, you know, those are the plights and pitfalls of a person who has a goal and visions in mind. I don't know if anybody out there experienced this shit, but it's like whenever you trying to do something with your life, whenever you really trying to be serious about writing books, about making music, about doing podcasts, about doing your streaming shit, whatever it is, it's always like something go the fuck wrong. Somebody always fucking you over. Somebody always looking at you for a come up. And that's sad. You know, I don't ask people for much, and I extend myself. I always extend courtesies to people. You know what I mean? If I can, if I have it, you know what I mean? And you need it, I'm going to do it for you. You know what I mean? If you need it, I'm going to do it for you. You know, that's who I am. But it's sad because, you know, that same people use your kindness for weakness. You know, people really will use your kindness for weakness. And it's a shame because once you do that, this person could either keep being a fool and letting you use their kindness for weakness, or they could just get the fuck away from you and stay away from you. You know what I mean? I extend myself a lot, all the time. You know, I don't ask for much in return when I do. I just ask to be treated fair and generously, just like I would treat you. Most times when I see people, I don't like even, you know, I like to have a gift or something, like something. If I have it, it's customary. These are customs that's lost. You know? I'm tired of expounding on it. Really, I just want to get this message out there because, you know, I want people to hear it and realize that if you did wrong to somebody, make it right. Not with no fucking slight neither. Don't try to make it right and then throw shade while you're making it right. Because no, don't do that. That's corny. That's real corny. Like, if you gonna make it right, make it right. You know what I mean? Just make that shit right, and it could be left at that. especially when you're dealing with a genuine person. Because a genuine person really just wanted to be made right. It's like, all right, you did me wrong. Just my bad. Like something like, damn, like my fault, you know, here you go. Ugh, my fault. Like, you know, you know, let bygones be bygones, and, you know, either y'all can part ways, never see each other again, or, you know, it's whatever. Like, far as you know, if y'all want to get back up with each other and be cool, that's one thing. Or if y'all want to part ways and just, you know, high and by, that's it. But it don't have to be any type of animosity. It don't have to be any type of, you know, any type of slight there, any type of revengeful feelings. Because I sure don't have none. Because that would mean I have hatred in my heart somewhere if I had revengeful feelings. I don't have no revengeful feelings for nobody. Just make me whole. Make me whole. It ain't like I'm asking for you to shave your fucking head bald, you know what I mean? A pound of fucking weed and all this other extra shit, and, you know what I mean? Fucking $15,000, $20,000 and all that type of shit. People take it too far when they ask for type of shit. You know what I mean? Now that shave your head bald thing was like funny as shit, because I could imagine somebody shaving their head fucking bald, putting that shit in the bag and then taking a picture of it, like a Polaroid picture. Put the Polaroid picture in the bag when you shave their head bald. That's funny as shit. You know what I mean? Like if you wreck somebody's car or something, give them their fucking car back. Go fix their car. Or give them their fucking car back or something. Like, what the fuck? Like, if you can make somebody whole, make them whole. That's how you do that. And yeah, on that note, Johnny don't be bad. We'll be back after these messages. That's right. Hey, real quick, guys. This is Mr. Pagan here. Just want to let y'all know that I have books available on Amazon, Kindle, bookstores on your phones. I got 2 great titles available and a third one coming soon. My philosophy is, if you got a smartphone or a smart device, you already got my book in your hands. It's free for download if you got Kindle Unlimited, and it's $5 otherwise. For One Leap of Faith is $5, and for my book Morals and Values is $5.25. Both of them are packed with insightful information on morals and values, and One Leap of Faith is to push you to get on your grind for your goals. You know what I mean? 2 powerful books. I got a thriller coming up called Moonlit Marshes with a character. The protagonist is Marshall Cuts, and he's trying to get his way. He's trying to find his way out of Louisiana without getting himself hurt or killed or something. It's a great suspenseful book. Please check it out. It's going to be on Amazon Kindle store. Remember, both these books are available for free. One Leap of Faith and Morals and Value. If you got Kindle Unlimited, they're available for free. And also, don't forget to check out my game stream on YouTube, Gaming, Vaping, Guns. And on Twitch, I'm GVG215. All right? And also, my music streams on all streaming platforms. Whether you got Apple, it's there. Whether you got Tidal, guess what? It's there. You listen on Spotify? Yeah, I'm on Spotify. This podcast is actually on Spotify, also the music. So yeah, we well-rounded. Everything that I'm doing is complementing each other. So please, support the movement, support my brand, support the positive energy that I'm putting out there. And you guys, be blessed. May peace be with you.